Welcome to your Wednesday announcements. There's a special guest at the end of this, Jaidyn Bryant. She was raised, well, we'll talk about her at the end. But I wanted to give you a heads up about what's coming this month. So, I had to cover my address. I got something in the mail today, and yeah, I know it looks torn, but I'm opening it, so I got to do this on one take. It is, oh, there's a little sticker. I didn't think that was going to be in there. Pledge card stuff. We're not going to talk about it a lot today. We're going to talk about it next week and next month. But there's a letter, really cool pie chart. This is exciting YouTube media, right? Watching me open mail. This is a suggested giving guide. This is the one thing I do want to point out to you. We're going to hit this graph a lot. The only thing I want you to know today, and then I'll kind of talk about what we're doing going forward, is, look, see, this is cutting edge video right here. This graph over here, this is not actually the distribution we need. We took the 100 families who didn't pledge last year and stuck them in there. Other than that, the graph is fine. The graph is fine anyway, but in terms of reading it, that's the only thing you should know. There's so many good announcements that are coming up, but what I wanted to tell you about was, and you probably hear this a lot, how exciting this year is compared to how scared as me, senior minister, leading you through the stewardship drive, and every year worrying about whether or not we're going to have enough to make it through. This year feels more exciting than worrying. Last year, I felt worried. And I think that may be a marker of where we are as a congregation and where we are as maybe, I don't know, just in our recovery from the shutdowns. So what we're going to talk about this whole next month, it's going to be about writing your next chapter, writing the next chapter of this church. The pledge drive is called Funding This Next Chapter. What does membership in the church mean? We're going to retell the story of one of the hardest and most seminal events in this church. And we're going to wrap up the stewardship drive early. We're going to do it. And then we'll do Halloween, which is a whole other thing. So I just wanted you to know all of that. Yeah, there's some really, look for this to come in the mail. If you didn't get it yet, let us know by Sunday. We gave you the sticker so that if you turn this in right away, I don't know. It's a preemptive sticker. I'm trying to just find some way to tell you something. This is just something good we had that will encourage you to turn your pledge cards in early. But I can't redo the video. I didn't have a plan for this because I can't unopen my mail. Oh, it's so good. There's all sorts of great stuff going on. But here's what you should know. About a month and a half ago, we did a service called Raising Unitarian Universalists. And I reached out to different church members who were raised UU. And this is the final reflection. I was trying to do different generations. And so this last one is Jaidyn Bryant. She's a college student in New Orleans. She was raised probably since she was 3 or 6 in this church. And, with all the videos, I edited out anytime they sort of mentioned their family or someone that if they were going to share it without permission, I don't want to post someone's story without consent. But these are Jaidyn's words. Basically, I told her, just tell people good and bad, what is it like to be raised Unitarian Universalist? And being raised Unitarian Universalist at the Unitarian Church of Baton Rouge. That's it. Look, 4 minutes for this, and then you got another 4 or 5 for Jaidyn. We'll get you in and out real quick. And, I really should have scripted this. The other thing you should know, especially if you're watching this today, please limit your consuming of information on Hurricane Ian. Is that the Florida hurricane? I find myself transfixed on this hurricane in a way that I haven't in the past. And I think that's a trauma response to Hurricane Ida. So just pay attention. Don't consume too much of it. We still have another good month of this season to get through. And if it is feeling like too much, call one of us. All right, so that was an interruption flow. I really wanted to have it a little smoother. Here we go. I'm excited for you to hear what Jaidyn has to say. Take it away, Jaidyn.
My name is Jaidyn Bryant. I am currently 21 years old, but I've been a part of the church since I was 3. So I definitely grew up coming every Sunday, coming to RE class. Religious education was really, really, really foundational for me. I really appreciate just getting the opportunity to learn so much and be encouraged to think and form my own opinions and not being shut down and then being supported later on. It really, really just built, I think, like a lot of very confident and kids that just were allowed to be free. I guess just happy. I was very happy and coming to church. I never didn't want to come. And no one was ever mean to me or anything like that. It was just, chill basically. And informative, interesting. We got to learn about different religions. We got to do the neighboring faith curriculum. I actually did that a couple years when I was in 7th grade and 10th grade, I think. And we were able to learn about different religions. We got to go actually see them, learn about what these people do, and be in community with them, because this is something that we all have our own different contributions and maxims and thoughts. And so it's important to gather all of that and, just be among and welcoming to everyone. And so it just was really great. It was really, really enjoyable. And then I was encouraged to, actually learn about even more. So what other people do that are UU in other places around the country. I didn't know, but youth programming is actually very expansive and includes a number of churches around North America. So they have different events for, people of different backgrounds, people of different ages, things like that, to learn and learn how to organize and all kinds of things. Honestly, what got me involved was I was actually suggested to go to this Youth of Color conference. It was in Bethesda, Maryland, or the DC area. And it was for Youth of Color. So it was about 10 or 11 of us. And we stayed at a church in Bethesda. It was really, really great. We got free time to explore. We got to learn a lot of different things and learn about identity caucusing and everything, because it was for Youth of Color. And it was really great. And I was able to meet a lot of people, people that I even still talk to, even though this was a pretty long time ago for me, I guess, because I'm 21. It was probably about 5 or 6 years ago or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I guess it was 6 years ago. But it was definitely a great, great, great experience. It was definitely just one of many. I was able to meet people and then learn about other programs that were happening. I ended up actually working for a couple of the General Assembly conferences, and throughout this whole process, the church was supporting me. It was really great. I really just had a great, honestly, euphoric, I guess, experience in a lot of ways. Just learning a lot of things and growing up and being supported in the church. And, that's just a couple examples. And so I definitely just appreciate the welcoming attitude that was promoted. I feel so grounded even today in the morals that I grew up with, which are very, very free, but also just responsible, just I just feel it's actually very, very grounding, and it's really great to also meet people who grew up with the same songs as you and kind of share in this tradition, because it's really great. I really appreciate having grown up in the church and just all the things that I learned that I can't get those years back, really. So yeah, that's my story, I guess, about growing up. Thank you.